right, welcome back to the Year in Review 2009 for Zuwana Artawage. And off air, we were talking about some of the issues that we were talking about that were like going from 1 month to the next. And one of the issues that came up was the border crossing issue that was happening in Aguzazneh.
Border crossing a bit, but I think the main issue was that the Canadian Border Services Agency wanted to give the guards
Guns.
Guns, and the relationship between Aguzazneh and the border guards themselves has always been tense.
Strained, yeah, definitely.
And they, people felt that giving them guns would probably lead to violent confrontation, which nobody
ever wants.
Yeah,
no.
exactly. The bridge to the United States from Cornwall was shut down, and there was like a permanent encampment there over the summer,
Right.
Where people were just peacefully demonstrating against it, and what ended up happening was that they didn't give them guards. The guards, in a very wise move, just walked on the deadline. To be armed, they just left the port and said, no, we're not involving ourselves. This is political, right? And we're not gonna be faced with these. There was a lot of people there, and things had the potential of getting out of hand. And so that carried on, and that was a long issue. People, what should we do now? And what ended up happening was they moved the border to the other side of the bridge, into Cornwall. So I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. So basically, the community that was split in two by this border between Canada and the U.S. now is what?
Where are they?
Where are they now?
Yeah.
Does the border, just because they moved it, does it mean it is actually moved?
Yeah, did the country just grow, or
Yeah.
it's not very clear.
Yeah.
But I think what was positive was that they maintained a peaceful approach to it, and they basically got what they wanted, and that ended well, and
the
had
border
the potential not to.
And the border guards don't have guns.
Not there.
Not there, which is what they wanted.
Not in the community.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the other things that was going on, and I remember for me in the summertime, was we were talking about the vandalism and the graffiti in particular in Kahnawake, vandalizing signs, vandalizing personal homes, vandalizing cars and different private property that was happening. And I remember at the beginning of the summer, or just before the powwow, we had the big community cleanup.
There's some people who take it as an art form and who do beautiful murals and things like that. Generally, it's just really annoying, because it's not beautiful. It's not even. I don't even know what the reasoning would be behind it.
Lettering.
Like on the side of my house, like why would you want to tag there?
Yeah. Well, that's what it is, and a lot of people don't realize that it is a form of violence because your personal space is being violated by somebody, without your consent. I mean, the issues of the vandalism and different things, yes, those are youth issues, but it's a community issue, and that the youth do have a voice, and the youth do help in terms of, I think we do have to look towards the youth to be able to make a lot of these things better for everyone in the community.
Yeah.
So, and be positive about it, and that's one of the things that came out in November. As with the youth center, and they did the calendar role model.
Yes, which I thought was excellent.
A good story.
It was a good story. I was excited to hear about the calendar, and then when I seen all the people who were involved, in terms of what month and who was represented, it was like a really feel good story. And it's really funny because in that month, which was October, November.
It was November.
There was also 2 nominations from Kahnawake for the Aboriginal Achievement Awards, which was Kenneth Deere and Scoaneo Barnes.
Right.
Which is just, awesome because across Indian country, if you will, they're really big, to get nominated. It's very prestigious award, and I thought that was another great story coming out of
another positive initiative. Since we're, all trying to smile here.
Trying to be all happy.
Was the launching of the Kahnawake Youth Forum.
Yeah.
And that people expected a couple of years ago, and it kind of got pushed aside. But Kahnawake now is kind of spearheading that, and it seems to be positive. I mean, involving youth, if you will, in politics and getting them acquainted with what our issues are, that's, you know, the first step in trying to, you know, all come up with solutions, you know, that don't exclude certain sections of the community, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The other thing that I thought was really interesting too was this whole visioning process and the visioning committee. What a wonderful job they did there. And actually it was a really good initiative from the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake, and I applaud them on that. That just concluded 2 weeks ago and you know, was released to the community. So if people want to see those results, they can go to kahnawake.com. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more here on 2009 Sawana Artawage Year in Review.
Yeah, good. Well done.